We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Yandy Diaz. Is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The left fielder, Randy.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
First pitch of the at-bat. Randy Arozarena comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Bases are empty, one man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with two strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, two strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Is fastball taken high for a ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. One out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul. 2-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run for Corey Seager. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting second. The third baseman, Justin Turner.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Turner is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really. Pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Adames takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fouled away. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2.
Ball left outside.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Joey Wendell digs in now. And he fouls this one. Off. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. One and two now.
Count is 1-2.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First offering on its way. Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back.
That ball's foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Will Smith, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And it's quickly 0-2. Snell has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Now here it comes. A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Ready now, Willie Adames. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Adames leads off second with nobody out. And another foul ball. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And a A swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Blake Snell is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Rays pitcher. 1 out and a runner on second base. Pickoff move to second and the runner back. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Line shot back to the mound, and somehow he comes up with it.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Settling in now, Yandy Diaz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. The set and the 1-1. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 1-0. So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Chris.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Adames has it, and there's 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Stepping in, Corey Seager. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
Yeah, now this guy.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Stepping into the box, Randy Arozarena. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a wide one here for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0 home. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now back, number 8.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brendan Lau. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Next for Tampa Bay.
So stepping in, Joey Wendell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and with it they've leapt in front now 3-1.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down one, and with one swing of the bat, they're up two. What a turnaround in this one.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
1 and 2.
Lays off 2 and 2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0 and 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Tampa. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Justin Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one, on to first, and they get them both.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy. Pitch on the way. The 0-1 on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
At the plate, Will Smith hit weakly back to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for LA. Score holds, it's 3-1. So here's Mike Zunino, and Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Wind up and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Yandy Diaz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2-0 now. Here it comes.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two pitch is fouled away. Pitch on the way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
This lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one will bounce into the wall. Diaz rounds the corner and is headed home. And the throw sails right past him at the plate. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout. Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Joe Kelly trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
17. Joe Kelly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Manuel Margot is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 4-1 Tampa.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
For the Dodgers,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And the pitch. A bouncer up the middle.
Adames picks it up.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
In now, Chris Taylor. Hard on the ground towards short.
Adames scoops it up.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Into the box, Joe Kelly. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle.
Adames brings it in.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. They trade. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Joey Wendell. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2. Count is 2-1.
2-2.
2 balls.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Kevin Kiermaier stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Drilled down the line. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. And he makes the throw to first. Kiermaier is retired, 2 down now.
The batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Adames. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pollock on the run. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Mike Zunino stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Standing in now, Blake Snell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 5 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for L.A. They're down 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And it's fouled away. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're up 5-1. In now, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just squirts that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought it.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Hero? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kiermaier looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Ryan Thompson comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box, Chris Taylor. He swings and lines it to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he'll get in there easily as the tying runs at second now with nobody out.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Don't want to forget about it. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. So now to the plate, Joe Kelly. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Here's Corey Seager. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lifted in the air out to right. Margot's under it. And he makes the catch for the
second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. He's ready. Now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-Roll, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, and it's now 7-4.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Pollock moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willy Adames. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Dodgers 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Nick Anderson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Michael Perez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 7.
Next up is Max Muncy.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder.
Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now 7-5. All set to start the 9th in this one. And
the catcher, number 7.
Julio Urias enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Urias.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Into the box now, Brandon Lau. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Throw down to third, but he gets back in time. Set to deliver the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
The right fielder, Manuel.
Stepping in now, Manuel Margot, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Called strike 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D'Lo, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run. Diego Castillo is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 63.
First pitch on its way. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. John Peterson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw on to first will get him scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Kiermaier is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one.
3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
8-5 tonight. The Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Blake Snell pitches well enough to get the W. Clayton Kershaw struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Jason Kendall. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, just a 1-for-12 career line. Now that's popped up. And he'll put this away for the second out. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Late that time for a strike.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Griffey is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hit softly on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Next to the Blue Jays.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in at the plate steps Keston Huron, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down here 5-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and stepping up is the shortstop, Omar Vizquel. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone rate.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Griffey Jr. comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the pitch. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting. The first baseman, Tony.
Striding into the box, Tony Perez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Vizquel's off and running. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box now, Garrett Anderson, as it's grounded sharply to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to bat for Toronto, Jorge Soler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
On the ground up the middle. Lowry's got it. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Popped him up. Vizquel ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Guerrero tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point.
2 strikes.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 7-1. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
At the plate now, Jason Kendall, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
To the plate now, Jed Lowry. There goes the runner. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And they get the double play at third. On to second, they got him, a triple play. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Blue Jays 1. So here's Mike Zunino, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. No balls and 1 strike. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Keith Hernandez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Billy Williams. 0 for 2 of the runs scored so far. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're down. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Omar Vizquel. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And there's a base hit on the line.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Vizquel's off and running. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Next up for the Red Sox, Vladimir Guerrero. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Line drive to center field. Griffey Jr. is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Red Sox leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Bregman is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now back.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Jorge Soler stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Fly ball to straightaway left. And Anderson will make the catch, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Perez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Anderson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Shane Carl enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now to the plate, Jason Kendall, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is in the air to left field. Williams will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter number 5.
Striding in for Boston, Jed Lowry, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front 8-1. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Mike Zunino is... Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Clayton Kershaw takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Guerrero gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much of this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Hit back toward the mound. Vizquel picks it up. There's one. And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. And they're runners at the corners now. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The left fielder.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Billy Williams is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Kershaw comes set. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Vizquel scoops it up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Nice execution right there. And kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that's in there, base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. And a double steal try here. The second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. This is line to left, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2 from the stretch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Liner toward right center, and a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now an 8-2 game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Jorge Soler is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. The runner scores from second.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
You know, he just doesn't have command of where he's throwing the ball right now. I mean, that pitch was supposed to be on the outside part of the plate, and when he Missed by that much, something's off.
2-2. No one out with a runner at second. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Grounded to third. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Standing in, Mike Zunino. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch, fouled away. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. The 0-1 pitch. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-3 is today's final. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Glasnow gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jake Odorizzi struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on